Yo, what's good? What's poppin'?
Yeah, y'all.
How we always say, Peg, welcome to 4th and 1. Hey, now welcome. Hey, now listen. Hey, man, we here at the Super Bowl with it. Now listen, as we're talking, you have to understand that when this young man came into the NFL, it didn't look like this. You feel me? I present the time and introduce to us my man, Andre Reed.
What's up, man?
How you doing, bro?
I always wanted to be on your show. Thanks for having me. Appreciate that little dance. That's pretty good there.
Welcome to 4th and 1.
Welcome, well, yeah, there you go. It's like we're in the living room. That's what you do.
There you go. There you go.
I'm good, man. I'm good. You know, down here, and like you said, it definitely like it used to be.
Right.
The game,
Bro, you look every bit of like 48.
Hey, y'all hear that? 48?
Yeah.
No.
With the
61.
You feel how much?
61.
Golly. 61, Peggy.
And he got his hair.
That's a good
Hey,
grade
and that's
too.
back in the day when I came in the league. Jerry curls were a thing.
Yeah. But you got the natural Jerry.
That matches. Yeah.
Bro,
Yes.
the state of the Buffalo Bills.
Yeah. We can be here for 30 hours on that.
If you were Brandon Bean, the GM, and you had a decision or you had power to make something happen, what would you do different?
Oh, man. We need a receiver really bad. We need a guy that can change the game at a split second. We don't have that guy.
Omari Cooper?
He's not the game changer. He's not going to change the dynamic of the game. We need somebody that can stretch a field and can catch a 30, 40-yarder and keep drives going consistently more so Josh doesn't have to run around as much as he's going to do that anyway.
Right.
But he doesn't have to do that. They're not counting on him to do that.
Yeah.
We got a great running. I mean, James Cook is dope.
Yeah.
James Cook is really good. But I think a receiver at that position doing that kind of thing really changes the dynamic of what the Buffalo Bills do.
I've always wanted to ask this. Yo, what's good? What's poppin'? Ladies and gentlemen, this isn't the itty bitty little teeny tiny bowl. What is it? It's the Super Bowl. Super Bowl 59. Get in on the action at DraftKings Sportsbook, the official sports betting partner of Super Bowl 59. Big players make big plays, and now you can cash in on every single one of them. Bet touchdowns at DraftKings Sportsbook and take your shot at winning big. New DraftKings customers can bet $5 to get $200 in bonus bets instantly. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app and use code 4TH. That's code 4TH for new customers to get $200 in bonus bets instantly when you bet just $5. Only on DraftKings Sportsbook. The crown is yours. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. In New York, call 877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY 467-369. In Connecticut, help is available for problem gambling. Call 888-789-7777 or visit ccpg.org. Please play responsibly. On behalf of Boot Hill Casino and Resort, Kansas. 21 plus age and eligibility varies by jurisdiction. Void in Ontario. Bonus bets expire 168 hours after insurance. For additional terms and responsible gaming resources, see dkng.co/audio. Because being here in Super Bowl, you have so many discussions and talking points.
Yeah.
You went to the Super Bowl 4 times.
In a row. Yep.
Straight. Back to back. One after the other where you said, maybe we'll get him next year.
Yeah.
And then when you get there, it's like, man, listen, we'll get him next year. Being where you are now, looking back, it's a double part question.
Yeah.
What would you have done different that you think would have gotten you?
Nothing.
Really?
I wouldn't have done anything differently because, first of all, 4 will never happen again. Second of all, that team I was on, I think it was the greatest team assembled during those 4 years. Third, there's 7 Hall of Famers from that team. Yeah, we didn't get it done when that's what this game's about, you know. But I wouldn't have traded that for anything.
Wow.
Because now it's 30 plus years ahead, and they're saying, man, wow, I wish I could have played in just 1.
Yeah.
I wish I could have got to 2.
That's good.
I wish I wouldn't have been sitting on the couch watching instead of playing.
Yeah.
I think our generation now definitely doesn't look at it that way. So I was blessed to even be in that position. So to say that I'm a failure because I didn't win a Super Bowl, I'm not even close to that.
Yeah.
You all there can think that stuff outside of this and say, you didn't do this, so you're this. That's what's wrong with this country. You got to let people do what they need to do and then make their assumption after that, regardless of what it is. So are you going to go to Bruce Smith and say that to him?
No.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I just saw Thurman, my homie, Jim, all these guys that I grew up with, man. I became a man with those guys.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't trade that for anything.
But that's what, even with both of y'all, making it and not winning it, do you count it as an achievement? And then with losing it, because people don't see that part, right?
No.
How do you deal with that afterwards? So is it even an achievement just to make it, first of all? That's it.
Yeah. I mean, again, that's part of the game. I'm not going to go home every day and be like, oh, all of a sudden, we lost. Let me go walk in the freeway. I mean, no. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that.
Yeah.
We play this game because of that reason,
right.
to go to a Super Bowl and win. That's why we go to training camp. That's why we do all those things. If it doesn't happen, there's always another year. And I think you got to look at it from that perspective, because there's guys that play in this game 10 years, ain't been to nothing.
Yes.
Not even a playoff game.
Playoff game.
That's true.
That's it, man. A good friend of mine, Brandon Marshall, he doesn't even know
B. Marsh is the man.
He doesn't even know what playoff football looks like.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So playing meaningful football is one thing, but another thing too is like that still doesn't negate your greatness. I just had a discussion on First Take about who has the most pressure. Is it the Philadelphia Eagles, a team who's trying to knock off
The Chiefs,
Goliath, or is it the Kansas City Chiefs?
What did he say?
Well, we had Shannon and we had obviously Stephen A.
Yeah.
And Dan Orlovsky was like, "Yo, it's the Kansas City Chiefs." But
That's what I would have said too.
Why?
I think, first of all, ain't nobody really talking about the Eagles, because they're talking about a three-peat.
That's true.
That's all they're talking about
Can
here.
I give you my point?
They're talking about a three-peat. How do the Chiefs, they do win, are they up? Do they put that, they move them up another pedestal closer to the Patriots? They'll never be, they ain't gonna be 7-time Super Bowl champs around here, one team.
You don't think so?
But, I mean, tell me what you were gonna say.
I say it's the Eagles. The Chiefs are playing with house money. Because look at it like this. If they lose, are they not a great franchise? So
I mean, you're right there. You're right there. But I think the Super Bowl is all about them three-peating.
yeah. But here it is. I asked this question. You got to pick your poison, right?
Yeah.
The poison is, if you want to have the success of a team, what's impacted most would be the Chiefs. Because, boom, we want a three-peat.
Exactly.
If you're impacted from professional or personal, it's the Eagles, because now as Jalen Hurts, I don't want to be in the same bucket as Lamar Jackson. I don't want to be in the same bucket as Josh Allen. I don't want to be in the bucket of these guys that cannot beat not Joe Burrow, but Patrick Mahomes.
Right.
I want to be the guy that knocked them off. I want to be the Eli to Tom Brady.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so
that's a good analogy. Eli, Tom Brady.
Right.
Good analogy.
So with that, it's like, if the Kansas City Chiefs lose, we're looking at it like, okay, we knew that they were great. It is what they are trying to accomplish, nobody has ever done. Cool. That's not to say that they'll never get back to the Super Bowl. Who knows?
Yeah.
But the Eagles, they're looking at it from the lens of like, yo, we have the better team.
We got the better team. We want to beat a dog that finally eats, what we should be eating right now.
Right.
You got a great point there. Plus, they've been 2 years ago they played them here.
Yeah.
Right.
I don't think that has the teams changed that much in 2 years.
But I got even a question, because you're talking about a hungrier dog, right? Which one weighs heavier? Someone that's hungrier or somebody that's more experienced in a game like this?
I think nowadays a hungrier one.
So
I think the hungry dog, you don't want to mess with a hungry dog, man.
Willing to do anything.
Yeah.
So much has changed. You were drafted in what year?
1985.
1985. I was drafted in 2011. I went to the 2015 or 2016 Super Bowl.
I was there.
Trivia question.
Yeah.
Do you know who performed for your halftime?
Oh, that's a
Michael
good
Jackson.
one.
That was the first one?
No, the first one was Tampa. It was Whitney Houston.
Ooh.
Whitney Houston.
And I was from here to that pole,
You was watching
standing
it?
there watching her. Yeah.
What would you do at halftime?
This is before the game. She sang the national anthem.
Oh, okay.
I'm talking about the halftime performance.
Oh, halftime was Michael Jackson.
But was that in the first year?
That was Pasadena. In Pasadena.
Okay.
I walked right past him and looked at him.
Out of
You
sight,
old
Mike.
school too. That
Hold up.
He go look at him. What's up?
Cam, I went past. We were losing 13-7. When you were coming in, I was like, oh, and I go, it's Michael Jackson right there. And I went. And the dude looked like a mannequin. He didn't move. He was like this. He was ready to go, bro.
He was ready.
He was ready to go.
That's crazy.
And he had a heck of a halftime show there in
Yeah.
Pasadena. Yeah.
But you got 3 more.
Yeah, we had, let's see. I forgot who the next 2 we had. We were in the old Georgia Dome. And then the last one was in Pasadena, Georgia Dome, Minnesota. We played the Redskins.
Yeah.
The old Redskins in Minnesota at the old dome they had
That's
there.
crazy. Man,
And they don't
Andre.
even have those no more.
I know.
Yeah.
That's real.
They don't got rid of the domes
They
too.
got rid of the dome.
Yeah. Andre, bro.
Yes, sir.
To be able to have accomplished what you've accomplished, some can only dream. And
You know, Cam, I look at it like this because we're here and we're doing our thing, and what we did, somebody else is gonna try to emulate.
That's real.
And I think that's the beauty of what this game gives to us as players, is that you forge your own path in this game, whatever that path is. However you want to be remembered in this game. Somebody came up to me today and said, I remember you, I watched a game back in 1988. And I'm like, 88? I go, really? Like, I look at it that way, but 88 isn't really that long ago when it comes to, like, numbers. But when somebody says that to me, I feel like I've done something in this game.
You did.
Well, you definitely done it. A lot of people can't say that they're a Hall of Fame football player, but you can.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Appreciate your time, appreciate your grace, and understand that, bruh, I always try to pay homage or homage to the ones that came before
And
me.
that's, I think that makes me feel good because I paid homage to somebody before me.
Yeah.
You know who my favorite football player was?
Who?
Lynn Swann.
The what?
And I wore 88 in college because of Lynn Swann. And somebody wore his 83 because of me.
Reed.
That's the beauty of what the game gives.
Yeah.
You see how big he is, Peggy? He ain't that damn big. Because so you could
I
have
might
played.
got hope. I might get out there. Come on.
No,
now.
dog. When I played it about 200, 205.
Oh, see, shit.
But okay, last
Little league
question.
for me.
Last question.
Back when they can hit you.
Last question. When you
yeah.
watch the game today,
Yeah.
who do you appreciate more at the receiver position?
Ooh. Wow. I don't think it's not that I don't think there's a guy that does what I did.
Yeah.
Believe it or not, it was Julian Edelman.
Ooh.
Jules.
Yeah.
Jules did what I did. And Tom Brady relied on that guy probably 80% of the down time to keep the first down going. Keep the clock going and keep everything going. But you can't hit nobody. You can't hit nobody like that no more.
Wide receivers are softer these days. They don't play the game the same.
No,
More divas.
they don't have to.
Going across the middle was literally.
Dude, guess what? Ronnie Lott hit me one time. I thought I was in another area code.
Area code.
And he helped me up.
Get up.
That's crazy.
And then you seen Steve Atwater, right? You see
Yeah.
Steve Atwater? This is the fear that those guys brought.
Yeah.
And I know during your days it was
Cam Chancellor.
Cam Chancellor.
Yeah, Ed Reed. Yeah.
Ed Reed. Those dudes will hit you, but
Yeah.
that's over.
Yeah.
You can do that, but guess what?
Yeah.
They throwing
Flag.
two flags
Did
at
you
you.
be your pocket?
So the game, I would have played another 5-6 years
Yeah.
for the game to be like that.
So nice.
But you know what? I played with great players. I was fortunate enough to play in a great organization. Yeah, we didn't win the big one, but I wouldn't trade that for anything.
That's what's up.
Say less, man. You heard it from himself, man. Andre Reed, appreciate you.
Thank
OG,
you.
thank you, man.
Thank you for having me, man.
Thank you.